I'm here with the Greenpeace War Crimes Investigation Team because on the 14th of February 2025, the Russians deliberately fired a Shahed drone with an explosive head that punctured the roof of the Chernobyl new confinement shelter.
The purpose of our investigation is really to document in detail this war crime and its implications, also financially, also environmentally, as a war crime.
This facility is designed to contain radioactive gases, radioactive aerosols, material, dust. It's not allowed to go into the environment. This shelter was built over many decades, installed in 2018. It contains the 1986 world's worst nuclear disaster, reactor number 4 of Chernobyl, and the sarcophagus that was built over that reactor. Many hundreds, thousands of people have dedicated their lives to trying to protect Ukraine and the European environment and the world's environment from what's inside this building.
This is an enormous machine. There's an immense crane in there, which is made to, in the future, to dismantle piece by piece this unstable structure inside. And this whole function now, this big project over the next decades, is now put at risk.
Після удару системи контролю відпрацювали, як сейсмічна якась подія пройшла, пожежна сигналізація спрацювала, персонал видвинувся на розвідку, визвали пожежних і приступили до гасіння пожежі, яка виникла. Там за декілька часів все було загашено. Але, на жаль, відбулося загорання внутрішніх слоїв в обшивці арки. Його питалися локалізувати, приступили до гасіння, але, на жаль, він успів розповсюджитись. Само горіння, воно внутрі обшивки під слоями теплоізоляції і виявляється тільки тепловізорами. Ну, щоб виявити тепловізором, це необхідно, щоб на поверхні обшивці була досягнута температура. Ми рахуємо, що ми зараз вже контролюємо ситуацію, хоча це тління продовжується, але ми його локалізували.
We understand that the new confinement is 85,000 square meters of roof space. Does he have a sense or an understanding on the areas that's actually been affected by the burning?
Можна сказати, що може половина північної частини арки.
Russia is systematically sending these drones, low-flying drones, over this area. We learned today that they're even flying these drones over the spent fuel storage, ESF2. Shocked, incredibly shocked. That's really a completely irresponsible attack by Russia.
What we've been learning from today is that up to 50% of this north side of this enormous structure has been affected by those burning materials inside the steel containment.
We could expect that a large part of that building will have to be replaced. And so in the worst case, which we don't know for sure, but in the worst case, they will have to move this whole subject back from where it came from because it was moved on an immense rail system. The reason why they cannot make reparations on the spot is because of the radiation levels. The radiation levels are too high for people to stay there and work for a long time.
Щодо стратегії подальших дій, ми активно співпрацюємо з науковими організаціями, з проєктними в галузі будівництва, ядерної та радіаційної безпеки.
If we look to the future, these panels that are internally severely damaged, what would be the technology needed to replace the panels?
Технології як такової ще нема, для цього треба буде розробка окремого проєкту. Але ми розуміємо, що над об'єктом укриття це практично неможливо з урахуванням доз радіації, які надходять від об'єкту укриття. Можна передбачати, що прийдеться отодвигати арку обратно.
3 years ago, where I'm standing now was under Russian occupation. The Russian army, the Russian nuclear industry have gone from here, but they've sent an armed drone directly into this shelter. It means that Russia has committed a horrendous war crime amongst years of thousands, tens of thousands of war crimes. But this has particular significance for the international community. So the signal they're sending to the international community is, okay, we'll do anything. We'll do anything. And unfortunately, the international community has not stood up to Russia, has not stood up to Putin, has not destroyed the Russian nuclear industry, which is what has to happen. They have to have sanctions for the violation of war crimes, for the suffering they've imposed on Ukraine.
This documentation is independent evidence that we are collecting and that we will also make available to the Ukrainian prosecutor to prosecute Russia for a war crime. Russia has to be made responsible for this deliberate attack on such an important international project, such an important protection of this radioactive contamination.